ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय।
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्यः कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि।
रामानुजदया पात्रम् ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्।
சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्यम् कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि। रामानुजदया पात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणम् श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकम्। திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்று சொன்ன பழுமொழியுள் ஓரொன்று தானே அமையாகோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேர
So we have already seen this as what the Abhigamanam Nigamitam. Abhigamanam Nigamitam. So the first Prakriya we say, out of the 5, Pancha Prakriya, we have come to the first stage. If you want more details, Vedanta Deshika says, you go to the Gadya. Gadya meaning the prose part. The prose part again, namely, the what you call Nityam, Nitya Granthaha. Ramanujacharya's Nitya Granthaha. So you'll find, of course, just 5 pages of the whole text. The first page will give you the Abhigamanam. Abhigamanam is what we call the morning fresh approach to the Sanctum Sanctorum at home, Sannidhi of Lord Sriman Narayana, to pray for the good day on that particular day as well as in all the future days. So Abhigamanam is actually you go toward the Lord with a lot of interest and devotion, and he is also expected to follow suit, in the sense, come to you, come to us in the direction, in our direction, and therefore, and if it is what we call Dhanurmasa, if it is what we call December 15 to January 14, then you will even offer food, what we call hot rice mixed with moong dal and the ghee and the pepper, Ven Pongal. And on a particular day, it is about the 27th day, you will have sweet Pongal, Shakkara Pongal, what we call Akkara addition. Yeah, Akkara addition. Akkara means jaggery. Addition means the rice, the cooked rice is called adishal. Akkara means jaggery. Many people say Akara Vadishal. It is not Akara Vadishal, it is Akara Adishal. And then on the 28th day, we offer the curd rice, good curd rice, and so on, with all, of course, the ingredients as usual. So you find that, see, that is Abhigamanam during Dhanur Masam, December 15 to January 14. And here, in this case, Abhigamanam case, normal, all the other 365 days, we give mentally some, offer some food items. And also, sometimes a little thing like what we call kismis, what we call grapes, the dried grapes. Now, what should you do next? So, page 57. So, Anuyaga Paryanta Samaradhana Samanantara Bhavi Swadhyayaha cha. Yeah, raisins. So, we call it crudely as kismis. So, Anuyaga Paryanta Samaradhana Samanantara Bhavi Swadhyayaha. Now, in this particular word, a long word, what we call compound word, samasaha, we go up to the fourth stage. So, swadhyayaha is fourth stage. So, the fourth stage will be followed by anuyaga paryantam. Again, the fifth stage. Anuyaga is yaga, the what we call the sacrifice, yagyam, homaha, we say. So you have got yagaha, we say. So here yaga is there. Anuyaga is what we call a follow-up of the sacrifice so far. So what is the sacrifice? Your devotion is higher and higher. So that is the sacrifice. Offering your devotion. So placing yourself on the divine feet of the Lord. Submitting your soul on the divine feet of the Lord. These are called what you call sacrifice. So yaga will be followed. Anu will be following. So Anu follows Anuyaga. Anuyaga should be what we call yoga. That is the fifth of the Pancha Prakriya. So Pancha Prakriya, as we understood earlier, the Ramanujacharya is for it. He is for the Pancha Kriya. As a Vishishtadvaitin, Ramanujacharya did not oppose this procedure, rather accepted this procedure wholeheartedly, and therefore Vedanta Deshika accepts. Because his preceptor Ramanujacharya is for Pancha Prakriya in the what we call Pancaratra Agama, which sometimes are not accepted by other faiths, other sampradayas, other traditions. Therefore, so we have a stress on this Vishishtadvaita Mata, the what we call the opinion, the faith of the qualified monism. It's called qualified monism or non-dualism. Qualified non-dualism. So that is called, the last one is yoga. Last of the Panchakriya is yoga. So the yoga is called here Anuyaga. Please note it is synonymous with yoga. So Anuyaga Paryanta, up to. Paryanta means up to. Samaradhana. Samaradhana is good worship. Aradhanam itself is worship. Adoration. Celebrating the greatness of the deity. So Samaradhanam, as we understood in this context in Pancharatra Agama, meaning total worship. The best worship you can say. The best worship which we can offer. So Samaradhana. Then Samanantara. So Samaradhana refers particularly to Ijyaradhana here between 11 and 12, or say extending up to 12:30. Now we are now started at 12:30. So it may go up to 1 o'clock also. So starting between the what we call Abhijit Muhurta, 11 a.m. to 12 noon, and continued up to whatever you want to do with devotion. So Samaradhanam meaning Ijjaradhana. Ijja meaning Abhijit Muhurta Aradhana. Abhijit Muhurta is all round successful time. I think I am very clear about all this. So Samaradhana, then Samanantara. Soon after, not even soon after, immediately after Samaradhana. So Samaradhanam will also include our taking food which has been already offered to the Lord. So Samaradhanam also can even mean generally in ordinary term that we take food. In the sense, we offer food to the guests, offer food to the other family members, and then take. The host takes it last. Finally, the host takes it. Therefore, that is also called Samaradhanam, meaning providing feast, offering feast. So this is all. So this is again, it is otherwise called Tadiya Aradhanam. Tadiya Aradhanam. Tadiya meaning people belonging to the Lord, namely the devotees. The devotees will be offered. So devotees will be worshipped. So as soon as the food items have been offered, they are offered to the Lord, then finishing the Aradhanam, what with Paryankasanam, namely making him sleep, giving him the bed. Then we take the what you call the holy water used in the Aradhanam, and then Tulasi, basil leaf. Then if at all there is another, I mean kumkumam, like say, or chandanam, the sandal paste, and then we take the food, so that becomes samara. So as soon as the food is over, feast is over, then samanantara, immediately, bhavi, future. Bhavi is near future actually. Bhavi means future. So swadhyaya, self-study. Morning, before even sunrise, one can even go to the preceptor, learn something new every day. And if it is anadhyanam day, non-study day, you repeat the lessons which you have learned earlier. And then if you ask doubts, clarifications from the preceptor, then no nap after food, right? No siesta. No siesta. You are not allowed to sleep during daytime. You are not supposed to. If you want to be healthy, you cannot sleep. You should not sleep. So Samanantaram then Bhavi Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya is self-study. Me Diva Swapsi. Yeah. So it is meaning Ma Diva Swapsi. Right. Ma Swapam Karot. Right. Nowadays. Now, this is normally meant for those people who do not get normal sleep even during night time. And this is already recommended by all, by doctors, physicians, and so on. So if you don't sleep during daytime, you will get good sleep during night time. And we need sleep in a day, at least 8 hours, they say, 8 hours. For any age, 8 hours. For an aged man, old people, we need more. And therefore, sleeping time is very important, but not during daytime. So Swadhyaya has self-study. So what we call Simhavalokanam in Sanskrit, looking like a lion at the back. In the sense, review your lessons, read again. So read again the lessons, understand them better. If you, in order to ask for clarifications, to ask doubts, so in order to be very clear in your thoughts, so you go on self-study. So chant, the word chant again meaning, so the Pancha Prakriya is not over, the 5 actions are not over. So you have some more duties. So what do you do? So you don't keep quiet, idle. Don't keep quiet in the sense idle. For grihasthas, householders, married people, maunam is not recommended. Silence is not recommended. And it is only for generally monks, sannyasis, recluses. those who have given up every desire in life. So now what do you do now? Shruti, Smriti, Itihasa, Purana, Mantra, Japa, Sat Samvada, Adhyatma Shastra, Shravana, Pravachana, Adi, Atma. So as an individual soul, we all must engage in reading scriptures, recitation of scriptures, Shruti. Either you recite scriptures or you can hear scriptures. You can hear people saying scriptures. So chant the scriptures. If you chant the scriptures, well, it's good. If otherwise, you make others also chant scriptures. Today I do Alexa and Google Assistant make them chant along with me. So Shruti, then Smriti. So in order to understand deeply or more, so you start studying books numbering 28, one by one. Parashara Smriti, Yajnavalkya Smriti, and so on. And then Smriti, then Itihasa. There are only two, as we call it. So Srimad Ramayana and Srimad Bharatam, Srimad Mahabharatam. And then you can also add in the next list Purana, Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam. So all what you call, especially as a Vishishtadvaitin, you must study only Sattvika Puranas. So Sattvika Puranas, the what you call LORE, lores related to Lord Sriman Narayana in the various incarnations. First one is Vishnu Purana, written by Vyasa's father, Parashara Maharishi. And then we go to Vyasa, Veda Vyasas, what you call Krishna Dvaipayanas, other Puranas, 18 in number, including Srimad Bhagavatam. So again, so read all the Puranas, Sattvika Puranas. Whatever is related to the incarnation of Sriman Narayana. And then after Purana, you need not take a heavy portion of each book, any listed so far. Shruti, Smriti, Itihasa, Purana. Then what do you do? Mantra Japa. So same mantras. So there are so many mantras, especially Gayatri. Gayatri is the mother of all mantras. Then you have Vishishtadvaitins or Sriman Narayana devotees, Dvaya mantra, Charma Sloka mantra, and Ashtakshara mantra. Along with that, the Sri mantra. Again, you have a lot of mantras, lot of Gayatri is also there. Narayana Vidmahe, Vasudevaya Dhimi, Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat. So you have other goddesses, Mahalakshmi, Neela, Bhuma Devi. So all these are all mantras we say. So Panchasuttam, Taittiriya Upanishad, and what we call Samhita portion of the, so where you have mantras. So mantra japa, so do it silently without even the movement of the lips. So meditation, japa should be repetition of the mantras. Then you can engage in conversation, argue with your other devotees. Samvada. It should not be a heated argument, it should be a good argument. Samvada. Vada, you can argue with them. So you can take Sri Bhashyam, then Vedanta Saraha, Vedanta Deepam, then Gadyatrayam. Then you have the other books of Nitya Grantha. You can also discuss why, what should be done and why should it be done. So then Samvada, Gita Bhashya and Upanishad Bhashya. I forgot. So Gita, Bhagavad Gita Bhashya and Upanishad Bhashya. Rangaramanuja Muni. Then Adhyatma Shastra. So Adhyatma Shastra will be what we call Sri Bhashya and Gita Bhashya. Adhyatma Shastra is Veda Vyasa, Brahma Sutra, their commentaries, Shuta Prakashika and so on. So we got specific books. We got what we call Grantha Chatushtayam. Sri Bhashyam, as we said, Gita Bhashyam. then Upanishad Bhashyam, then fourth one is Bhagavad Vishayaha. Bhagavad Vishayaha will be Nammalvar's Thiruvaimazhi, 1000 and odd. So in Tamil. So read the meaning, understand, discuss, argue. So Adhyatma. Don't always argue, don't always talk. Shastra Shravana. You just hear them, hear others. Listen to others. Lectures, discourses. What do you call Shravana? Shravana is listening. In language skills also, basically we talk of 3 R's, sometimes 4 skills. Listening is the first skill. Listening. Once you know how to listen, then you will be a good scholar in any language. So pravachana is discourse. What you call prabhashanam, we say. They are very deep subject discourse. So pravachana, adi, etc. is there. So many other things are there. You can sing the devotional songs. So there is no time. 24 hours is not enough. Or not. So adi atma. So you must imbibe them also inside your heart. You must understand it by your soul. So adi atma. And yatha sambhavam. According to the special days and incidents, yatha sambhavam. So suppose, so in a couple of days you get what we call Sri Jayanti, Krishna Jayanti, Gokulashtami, and so on. You have to remember those devotional songs of Lord Krishna. So yatha sambhavam, according to the incidents, what you call relevant context. Then Bhagavad Shastra, Dharma Shastradi, Shastradishu, Anantara Bhavi, Viyoga, Upakaraka, Jnana, Sandukshana, Prayojana. So as I just said now, it is to discuss what is the use of this study. You have to discuss what are the advantages of study, and therefore the single word prayojanaha is at the last word, as the last word. So what should we do? So you read only about Lord Bhagavad Shastra. Bhagavad Shastram is based on Shruti, Sri Bhashya. Based on scriptures, Gita Bhashya. Based on Upanishads, Upanishad Bhashya, commentaries. Then Bhagavad Shastra, Dharma Shastra. So Dharma Shastra includes Smriti. Then you have got what you call Grihya Sutras, rules of conduct for the householders. So you have got rules of what you call Manusmriti over all the castes of the religion. Then you have Varna and Ashrama Dharmas. So Dharma Shastras are there. So you got Vaidyanathya Dikshitiyam. What you call Dikshita by name Vaidyanatha has written what are the rituals to be followed for a special. So there was a very what you call heated discussion over what we call Shravana Purnima last month. And we differed from all others when all others condescended to only one day, namely 30th and 31st August 2023. So there was a lot of discussion, argument, and therefore Dharma Shastra. What does Dharma Shastra say? According to Sambhavam, according to the incident. Then Shastradishu, among those sciences, what is going to be future? In order to perform what we call Shravana Purnima, what we call Adhyayotsarjana, Akarana Praschittam, that's what we say before doing, what we call just 2 lines called Kamo Karshi, Manjura Karshi. I told Keshav Das Swami that the meaning of these 2 lines. We blame others. My anger did it and my desire did it. I did not do any mistake. My desire did it. My anger did it. My fury did it. So that is what general, simple meaning. So we always show our responsibility. SHO, we. So show our responsibility to others and say, I didn't do it. I didn't do the mistake. I did not commit the error. So you have, so what do you say? Then before coming to decide when to do this Kamo Karshit, Manura Karshit Japa and Gayatri Japa, we decided 1 month earlier. So Anantara Bhavi is what is going to come in future. Bhavi already we said the new future. Then Yoga Upakara. How does it help in our meditation? How does it help in our discipline? Does it improve our discipline by discussing the future rituals to be performed on a particular day according to the context or situation? Will they be helpful? I find that every time I see a small, even a small page in internet, is this helpful? Last question is this helpful? Yes or no? You cannot have a yes and no. Is it helpful or not? Yes and no. So you have to say yoga upakara. Should it help? Should it be helpful for our meditation? Meditation again meaning what we call dhyanam, as we say. So we have to what we call become one with the Lord in attitude, in feeling. Therefore, does it help? Help. Is it helpful? Yoga upakara. Upakaraka. Will it be helper? So upakaraka. Then sandukshana, or will it defeat our purpose? Whatever we discussed earlier for the future, is it purposeless? Is it useless? Aimless? Harmful? And so on. So sandukshana. It throws all our advantages out. So sandukshana, then prayojana. Are they useful? Are they most useful? Now, so Pancaratra Agama with the Pancha Prakriya will it give this? So Pratipadyate iti. So are these presented? Yes, Pratipadyate. It is a passive voice verb. So the uses, advantages of what all we did so far, starting with Abhigamanam to what we call yoga. So Abhigamanam, then Upadanam, then Ijya, then Swadhyaya, and then Yoga. So after for all this, our study of Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Itihasa, Dharma Shastra, Samvada, all these are these helpful? Are these presented here? So Pratipadyate iti tatkala nityaha. So do we understand that each ritual is related to only a particular context and permanently we must stick to that? Is it so? Tatkala nityaha. Only that particular time. Even this Panchakala Prakriya, though sometimes when we get up late from the bed, you say Abhigamanam is not. Abhigamanam is done as soon as I get up late. No, that is not the right. So Abhigamanam should be especially near the sunrise time. So time is very important. Tatkala nityaha. Now again, while we do all these actions, starting from the Pancha Prakriya and reading books, hearing, listening, giving discourses, discussing, we must remember Sopi, even that will involve Dvayam Arthanusandhanena Saha Sada Evam Bhakta. We will be speaking in the sense in the mind. What do? You talk out the Dvayam. Not only talk about Dvayam, Sriman Narayana Charanam Sharanam Prapadye, Srimate Narayana Namaha. So remember the meaning. Remember deeply the meaning. Remember the essence of the meaning. Remember the quintessence of the essence. So Dvayam Arthanasandhyanena. Don't stop it. Don't stop in the middle. While you are performing all these actions, your mind should concentrate also on the meaning of the Dvaya, the two sentences, a pair of mantras. So Arthanasandhyanena Saha Sada, always, ever 24/7. Even in your sleep, you must dream only that. Even if you don't have dream in the sleep, what you call Sushupti, your mind also should be engaged in the Dvaya Artha Anusandhanam. Okay, then Rakta iti Gadyoktasya. Where is it said? It has been said in the prose of Ramanujacharya. So Dvaya Vachanasya, so these two sentences, Shastriya Karmantaranupparodhen. Now, is this pair of sentences coupled with actions related to this science, our spiritual science? Yes. Without being detrimental to the actions that we perform, our meditation on the meaning should also continue. What is very, very difficult to concentrate. So, Shastriya Karma Antara Anuparodha. So, we should not engage ourselves in any other action unrelated to the spiritual science. There are two aspects. So, nothing should stop us from, prohibit from, ban us from these two, namely, one is physical action. Number two, the mental action of thinking over the deeper meaning of the pair of spells in the form of sentence. So, yatha avasaram. So, according to the opportunity, avasaram is not Tamil, avasaram is Sanskrit. So, avasaram is what you call not out of emergency. So, yatha avasaram means according to the context, according to the opportunity, according to the chance. So, avasaram upanipatatu upadishtaha evi. We should not swerve from our path. We should not deviate from our path. So, upanipatat. No obstacle should fall on us. No impediment should stop us from doing these two actions. So, upanipatatu upadishtaha eva, as it is advised. So, upadishtaha, as advised, eva iti nyayati. It is understood only as advised that nothing else should stop us. No other action should be involved, and according to the situation and context of the situation, there should be no obstacle. So, sada avachanam hi na nidra kale. You can remember in two ways. Sada vachanam hi na nidra kale. So, it is not orally available during our sleep time. Nidra kale during our sleep, na sada vachanam. We don't talk. Nor we talk in the dream, but we don't talk in what we call a full sleep, complete sleep, sushupti. So sada avachanam, no talking, no oral voice. Then again, ashakyatvat, it is not possible. It is not possible. We sometimes roll on our bed. say sometimes because of some ill health, we call the even names of God. Let us say positively, call the names of God. Vachanam, Sada Vachanam. You must say in Sriman Narayana Charanam Sharanam. Even either in the dream or in Shushupti, when you just wake up for a few seconds, you must say the Daya Mantra. But it is not possible. Ashakyatva. It's very difficult. Na mauna kale. When you want to be silent, be silent. Don't show signals like this. Don't talk to others by writing on the notebook. You should not give signals. So na mauna kale. So you add the word sada vachanam, na mauna kale. Don't talk. Don't ever talk. Sada avachanam, na mauna kale. Non-talking also should be done. Double negative. Sada avachanam. Oral noise, voice should not be heard. Tad vidhi virodat. Again, we always, transgress the rules. Disobey the conditions. We always deviate. Tad vidhi virodat. People see that why I'm silent, how can we utter the mantra? Our uttering of the mantra should not be heard by others, nor by ourselves. Then, na mantra antara adi sadhya samaradhana adika. Again, we are not supposed to learn new mantras from other faiths and use them during our samaradhana. Samaradhanam includes all the pancha prakriya. Please remember here. Now, samaradhanam is comprehensive here. So, starting with abhigamanam, upadanam, ijya, swadhyaya, yoga, these 5 pancha prakriyas, the 5 actions, we are not supposed to think of any mantras learnt other than what we know for the sake of, as the follower of Srimad Ramanuja or Vedanta. So, na mantrantara, some other mantras. A lady came to Guntur along with us to do Srimad Bhagavata Parayana. Another lady was discussing with her. And these two ladies discussed and found out a passage in Tamil. And I think Tamil, maybe I don't remember. I think it is not in Sanskrit. It is in Tamil. And it's a Sanskrit word in Tamil, written in Tamil, transliterated in Tamil. And the lady advised the other that this is a mantra by which your son can get married soon. So fortunately, that the lady who received the mantra, so-called mantra, WhatsApped me the whole passage. Then I found it is disastrous. It was awful. So what you call mantranta. Somebody, Tom, Dick, and Harry, start advising us without knowing the basics. Corrupt mantra. So mantrantara adi, people also allure you, attract you, make you understand, feel that it is right, and say that you can achieve things what you want, achieve the desires, fulfill your wants easily. Sadhya. Mantrantaradi sadhya. That means it is achievable. No. Samaradhanadi kale na. So you are not supposed to make yourself busy with the mantras which any man would advise to you. And then taihi ava tatu parodha. So again, taihi ava, there is a footnote in 2. Yeah, tenaiva. It should be tenaiva, not taihi ava. You can give the meaning the word, what the word ava as what we call verb. So protect yourself. Ava meaning protect, save, be non-risky. Save yourselves from those mantras. Don't engage. Now today I got a lot of scams, In order to take away the money from your bank account, you have got a lot of scams. So this is a scam mantra. So this scam mantra should be avoided. So tenaiva taduparodhat meaning the mantrantara, meaning the other mantras which others advise wrongly, will hamper your progress of saying the right mantras. The right mantras mixed with the wrong mantras will spell a disaster. And therefore, so taihi ava. So save yourself by the right mantras. Taihi means by them. By them meaning by the right mantras. Ava. Because tad uparodha. Because it is banned. Dismiss them. Ataha, therefore, yathavasram tat prapti. According to the situation, that is the final conclusion. Tat praptihi meaning you can go to the final aim also, moksha praptihi. So what is the aim for our human life will be normally dharma, artha, kama and moksha. The righteousness or the sense of duty consciousness, charity and so on. Kama is desire, the worldly desire. Matrainam kamangal matru. Andal says in the 29th verse. 29th Pasanamathurpa. Matrainam kamangal matru. It's very difficult. And therefore, so give up all other desires. So that is also one way of what we call prapti. So when you say pratikulya varjanam, if you can avoid the don'ts, then naturally you do what is expected of. So tat prapti. So again, so Sharanagati is the tat prapti. Opportunity to fall at the feet of the preceptor, rather God, you can say, divinity. The very total surrender being the what you call the service that we do, which we are aiming to do as by many people in the Vaikunta, the headquarters. So moksha prapti is what we call beatitude, emancipation, liberation from the cycle of birth and death, and freedom from this world. And therefore, so all these are all called tat prapti. So by Pancaratra Agama, the final aim will be moksha. Then in the what you call the mediocre people will have artha economically, and you can also say artha. I am studying Shruti Artha, Veda's meaning, scriptural meaning. Then Smriti Artha. I read the good books, sacred books of the East. And then I read Itihasa, Ramayana, Mahabharata. I understand the concepts, principles. And then Itiha, Purana, then all the lore stories, unbelievable stories. And then about incarnations of the Lord, and then we have discuss, argue, samvada. Then so you make a self-study, and you hear the other people, Shravana, then Pravachana, you also give discourse, and then find out what is the last aim. Evam, in this way, yoga hapi, next paragraph. Yoga hapi, last of the 5 actions, yoga hapi, yoga meditation. So the very important stress is by Ramanujacharya and followed by Sri Vedanta Deshika in Pancaratra Raksa is continuous, uninterrupted meditation on the meaning of the 2 sentences. Just now I said. Dvaya Artha Anusandhana Ekagriya Rupa. No deviation of the mind from the thought of the meaning of the pair of the two spells. That is what we call yoga. Meaning, the final of the Panchakriya also, the fifth Panchakriya also, should also involve Dvayanusandhana Artham. And therefore, willy-nilly, without your volition, by compulsion, starting with Upadana, Abhigamana, up to yoga, 24/7, if you want to add more, then Dvayanusandhana Artha, meaning of the two sentences. What will it give? Sarva Vyapara Uparati. It will stop us from all other actions. We do a lot of business, money business, especially money business. So Sarva Vyapara Uparati, stoppage of all the business entirely. Then what do? Subhaga Nidra. You get a good sleep. So even while you sleep, as we said, either it is complete sleep like Sushupti without dreams or dreaming sleep, Swapna. Then Jagrata, as we said, being awake during this daytime and then till we go to bed. And then you get a good sleep, nice sleep, Subhaga Nidra. And after sleeping quietly, you get a good feeling. You have a fresh energy. And you also remember that you slept quietly. This is where Paramatma acts on you. Paramatma acts on you so that we understand even during dreamless sleep that we slept well. Otherwise, we cannot recognize. So what we call Chaitanya Jnanam, the inner spiritual knowledge, helps us to understand the feeling, keeps us away from tiredness and gives a fresh energy. So Purva Aparakalayoho. Then if you want to take up each one comparing with each other between two prakriyas, Purva Aparakalayoho. So between Abhigamanam and Upadanam, between Upadanam and Ijja, between Ijja and Sadhyaya, between Sadhyaya and Yoga. So Purva Parakalayoho. So either the previous day, what we call AM, ante-meridian, and then PM, post-meridian. So Purva Parakalayoho, Tat Purva Apara Ratreshu Injanaha. You have got the first part of the night and second part of the night. Though generally we divide it by what we call generally 12 hours, say evening 6 to morning 6. So sleeping time, Ratri will be, the night will be sleeping time. So again you have got 2 yamas. So instead of 3 yamas. So 12 hours is divided into 4 hours each. So 3 into 4. So I got 8 hours sleep, I said 8 hours sleep. So 2 fours are there. Then becomes Purva Ratri and Apara Ratri. The first part of the night, the former part of the night, and the latter part of the night. So Purva Apara Ratreshu Yunjanaha. So Yunjanaha meaning you join, you associate yourself. Generally, we know that today the younger generation does not get sleep during the first half. They remain awake till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and then start sleeping and beyond the sunrise. They sleep during the second part of the night. Some people go to bed even early and then sleep well during the first part of the night, and then second part of the night they are awake. And they are very clear in their mind also. Here, in both cases, what you do is attach your mind to the Dvaya Mantra Artha Anusandhana. That's all. So, Ityadi, Iti, thus, Adi, etc. Ukta said, already said, Avasara Labdha, according to the context, the situation. You got it, Labdha, Yattana Labhyaha. Your effort must be there. Effort should, always doing efforts. Try, succeed. Yattana Labhya. By trying, you can achieve. Otherwise, it is not possible. So, without trying, we want to achieve things. So, it is not possible. So, make efforts, sincere efforts, and get what you want. So, Sri Vaikuntha Gadhyecha, in Sri Vaikuntha prose, so special out of the three, you find that this is the last one. First one is Sriranga Gadhya. I take it in this order. Some people recite Sriranga Gadhya 1.1/4, 1.25 pages as the last Gadhya. Now, don't mind. So, I normally take it as first one. Sriranga Gadhya is easier to read with just one page and so on. Take other 5 pages. 5 pages. Saranagati Gadhya is the first one, the second one. Third one is Vaikuntha. Once you make a total surrender, you go to the Vaikuntha. You remember the description of Vaikuntha. Therefore, Swatantra Prapatti Nishtham Eva Vidhad. So again, while you make a total surrender, please follow your own way of doing. Be free. So be autonomous in your procedure of Prapatti. Again, Prapatti, according to Andavan's Shishyas, you have got Ukti Nishtha, Acharya Nishtha, Swanishta, and so on. So you surrender to the Lord directly, Swanishta. Acharya Nishtha, you surrender to the Lord through the preceptor. Yukti Nishtha, you just inform the preceptor and stop there. No worries further. Then, so you freely choose Prapatti Nishtha. You take the discipline, you choose the discipline of total surrender according to your independent thinking. Vidhaya, then make it fixed. Tataha, then chant Pratyaham daily, Atma Ujjivanaya. What are we going to do? We have to uplift our soul. We have to redeem our soul. We have to escape from this dungeon, we say. So what do you call dark, dense, dark jail, Karagraham. So Pratyaham daily, Atma Jivanaya, how to redeem us. What is the final redemption? When is our final redemption? In Christianity, they say the last day of judgment. So what is the last day of judgment? Jivanaya eva evam anusmare. In this way, anusmaret, remember, go on recalling. Don't forget. Only when you forget, you have to remember. So continue to meditate. So read the Sri Vaikuntha Gadyam, understand, and then surrender. Iti arabhya. This is only a starting stage. So thus you start. Then Paramapada Paryanka Nilayasya Bhagavataha. Where is the Lord? Bhagavataha, the all-powerful Lord, omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent Lord, he is in a bed, Paryanka Nilayasya. He is in a bedroom. He is on the couch. So Paramapada Paryanka. In the headquarters called Paramapadam, otherwise called Sri Vaikuntham. Kalanga Perunagar, Tamil Kalanga Perunagar. Tirunadu, we say in Tamil. Tirunadu, the best country, the prosperous nation. So Bhagavataha, Paripurna Dhyana Yogam Utpa. Sanctify yourself, be confident in your approach, and then you say, I finished the meditation. I completed the meditation. Paripurna Dhyana Yogam Uktva, tell him point blank, Lord Sivanarayana, that you have finished yoga. Can we be so confident, so faithful? No. Again, Anusandhana Visheshamscha Upadish. There you don't stop your Dvaya Artha Anusandhana. Go on continuously meditating upon the quintessence of the two spells in a pair. Then though you see the Lord mentally in the vision, you visualize the Lord in the Paramapadam on the bed. You remember that you are putting his lotus-like feet, prosperous lotus-like feet on your head. Srimat Padaravindam. Srimat Padaravindam. So don't take only Lord Sriman Narayana, also take Mahalakshmi. So take goddess's feet also. So 4 feet now. 4 feet. 2 pairs of feet. So Srimat is very important. Srimat. So there also we need richness, prosperity. So Srimat Padaravindam, Shirasi Kritam. Feel as though it is on your head. Feel the weight on your head. Feel the inspiration on your head. Shirasi on the head, Kritam done. That is keeping it. Dhyatva, meditate. Amrita Sagara Antar Nimagna Sarva Avayavaha Sukham Asita. These are the words from Vaikuntha Ganya. Therefore, now you are immersed in the what we call the happy ocean, happiest ocean. What is that happiness? Is what you call sweet ocean, the sweetest ocean, Amrita Sagara. So whatever you think is always congenial to you, convenient to you, sweet to you, very nice to you. No hatred, no ill feeling, no jealousy, no anger, no uncouth desire, no fury, and so on. So, uncontaminated, happy ocean. Amrita Sagara Antar. You go inside, drown yourself inside, and then Nimagnaha, when you get immersed, Sarva Avayava, up to the top of the head. Your hairs also should go in, so Sukham Asit. A feeling of pleasure, a divine pleasure, a spiritual pleasure sets in. So, iti anena. Now, so far, in the previous paragraph, we were talking about what is the use of this. What is the use of this Pancaratra? What is the use of this Panchakala Prakriya? What is the use of Shruti, study of scripture, Shruti, Smriti, Itihasa, Purana, Swadhyaya, then Dharma Shastra, then Samvada, then Shravana, listening, and also Pravachana, discourse. What is the use we were discussing? So this is the only prayojana, only advantage. Namely, we become totally blissful. Totally blissful. Sukham asita meaning we become totally blissful. There is no other word. Parama sukham. Iti anena ananya prayojana. Don't expect any other advantage. So iti anena, by this ananya prayojana. Do not aspire for some other advantage. Vichitraga yoga. you will find that you are in an awesome position. Amazing feeling you have. Vichitraha yoga. Words used in US often. Amazing and awesome. Nothing else. You cannot describe the pleasure. So, prati dina kartavyattvena vihitaha. So, enjoy this daily. Enjoy this daily. Prati dina kartavyattvena. Take it as a duty every day. Vihitaha, it has been enjoined on you. It has been compelled on you. There's a high compulsion on us to do this. Tad adhikarecha vistarena darshesha. We are going to tell you, show you, who are all eligible to do that, who are all qualified to do this. In Pancaratra Agama, if you want to understand and follow the procedure in the worship of the temple figure of the deity, what should you do? You must have adhikara, right to do it. So who have got right to do this? Vistarena in detail, Darshayishyamaha, we will show you. This is all what we call royal we. Vedanta Deshika is going to show us who are fit to work on this. So are we eligible? We are going to see in the next session, because the last sentence is incomplete in this page, continues in the next page. We are going to see what we call the small 5 pages called Nitya Grantha. So you will find that Nityecha, the last sentence, Nityecha. So Evam Sharanam Upagamya. So now fall at the feet of the Lord. Sharanam Upagamya. Evam in this way, fall at the feet of the Lord. Tat Prasada Upabrinhita Manovrittihi. Feel as though you have been blessed highly by His grace. Tat His Prasada grace Upabrinhita. To become rather fulfilled in the desire, manovrittihi, your mind is satisfied, contented, highly contented, because of the blessings of the Lord. Then tam eva bhagavantam, remember only that Lord. Sarveshwaram, Sarveshwareswaram, Sarveshwareswaram. You think other gods are almighties. When we think other gods are almighties, there are 33 crores among gods. 33 leaders among the in every crore. We have got umpteen number of deities today. But Sarveshwareswaram. Yesterday I was arguing with Dr. Lakshmi Kumaran. He said, Akashat patitam toyam yatha gacchati sagaram sarvadeva namaskaraha keshavam prati gacchati is the verse that we say 3 times a day. And whenever we want, we can say. And if at all we happen to, fortunately or unfortunately, to go to a temple other than Sriman Narayana and worship those deities. Yesterday, my relatives came day before yesterday on Friday. They went to all our Vaishnavas. They went to Vinayaka temple, Uchipullayar temple. They went to Thiruvanikaval, Lord Shiva's temple, Jambukeshwara temple. They went to Samayapuram temple. They went to Ekkaliyamman temple. So all the temples they went to. So like Dr. Lakshmi said, only when you worship all other deities, then you have to say this Sarvadeva Namaskaraha Keshavam Pratigach. Otherwise, if you are sticking to only one deity, then you need not say the verse daily in the Sandhya Vandana portion. So what I say is, you need not give example as Akashat Patitam Toyam Yatha Gacchati Sagaram. Sarvadeva Namaskaraha Keshavam Pratigachati. So all adoration goes to Keshavadas Swami, the supreme soul in him. by which we are reading Pancaratra Raksa. So you have this Bhagavantam, so Sarveshwareshwaram. So many people pose as gods. We also say Guru. Tomorrow is a Teacher's Day in India, in Bharatadesha. Tomorrow is Teacher's Day. So it is, Adi Shankara. Okay, so yeah. Guru Dinam. Tomorrow is Guru Dinam. September 5. It's a Dr. S. Radhakrishnan President's Day as birthday. And so tomorrow is Teacher's Day here, September 5. So we say Mata, Pita, Guru, Deva. Akashatraya. Patitam Toyam. So Mata, Pita, Guru, Deva. There we worship our parents. That doesn't mean we are deviating from the Vishishtadvaita rules. With Shivan Narayana, we see whenever we prostrate at the feet of anybody, elders, anybody, especially elders, even friends, even people with less age. So Vaishnavo Vaishnavam Drishva Dandavat Pranamed Bhuvi. We have to go down to the earth floor and then have Sashtanga Namaskara. And we say, Madhye Madhavaha Tishtati. So Lord is in between us. Lord is in you and Lord is in me. In fact, we also say, Lord himself salutes him. For example, Lord Rama in incarnation, saluted Ranganatha. And then when he transferred the idol to Vibhishana, he worshipped Ramapriya. Rama worshipped Ramapriya. And so it's also a self-worship. We also say, Asavadityo Brahma, Brahma eva aham asmi. I am myself is God. I am God. So I worship myself. Atma Pradakshanam we do. So we say Advaita. The Jivatma is almost equal to Paramatma. Not exactly. It's not congruent. Ahangopasan. Okay. Ahamapasan. So let us take the
Swami,
next.
I just wanted to ask, you say that during Nityanusandanam, you should say Sri Ranga Gadya first, then Sharanagati Gadya, then Vaikuntha Gadya. Is everybody doing like that?
That's what I said. Many people say the Sriranga Gadyam easier one. In order that when these 10 pages are read, when you are tired, it's easy to say one page than saying 5 pages. So
but is it the normal way?
As we say, Sharanagati Gadyam is at least that should be first. We don't say, I think, Vaikuntha Gadyam first. So Sharanagati Gadyam to make a total surrender. And then also the Vaikuntha Gadyam, geography of Vaikuntham, and then go to the last one saying, so we surrender, O Lord Ranganatha of Sriram. Coming down to trickling down to Acchavatara here. That's more important. Vaikuntha Gadyam is for Pararupam. Sharanagati Gadyam is for self, rather effacement, rather called self-abnegation. Lowering down our self-esteem. Whereas finally you say, the Achavadara is more important because it is very tangible. You can have a look at the flesh and blood of the figure, the solid figure of Lord. Let's see. Maybe that will be the procedure. I think you understand now.
Yeah, I understand. So the normal procedure people are following is Sharanagati Gaja first, then Vaikuntha Gaja, then Sri Ranga Gaja.
It's all for convenience. It's
Yeah.
all for convenience.
பட்
No,
மடத்துல
whatever.
மடத்துல
Oh,
டெய்லியே சொல்றாளே காத்தால, மடத்துல
ஆமா.
3யுமே டெய்லி காத்தால சொல்றா.
No, whatever we say, last will be remembered more. That is also more important. Whatever we said first may not be remembered very easily. Whatever we said last will be remembered. That is why when we give lecture for say 2 or 3 hours, at the end of the 3 hours, we give a essence of the last, the whole duration of 3 hours. And then if you say something wrong in the last minute, then that will be more remembered. Therefore, when you summarize, what you do is you give the essence only. No negative aspects will be said on the last, because that is easily remembered and recalled.
சாமி,
Yeah.
அடியன் ஒரு நிமிஷம். இந்த நீங்க அவ இண்டிவிஜுவல் கேன் டிசைட் அபவுட் த ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்களே, அது பிகாஸ் நான் இப்ப மடத்துல இருக்கேன்னா உக்தி பிரபத்தி தான் பண்ணுவேன். அவ ஆச்சார பிரபத்தி தான் அவ பண்ணுவா. அவ ரொம்ப 25 ரூபா தானே எல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சிடும் அப்படிங்கிறோம். அவ இது அப்படி இண்டிவிஜுவல் ஹவு தே கேன் டிசைட் அபவுட் இட். இட் கேனாட் பிகாஸ் வென் ஐ ஃபாலோ ஆச்சாரியா ஐ வில் ஃபாலோ வித் ஹிம், இல்லையா?
இல்ல, ரைட் சுவாமி. As a Sannidhi Shishya, you follow Acharya Nitta in Ahobila.
அப்படி 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 அந்த மாதிரி. அவன் இல்ல, இட் இஸ் நாட் இண்டிவிஜுவல்.
Andavan you have got options. And in the Andavan you have options.
ஓ, அச்சா அச்சா, திஸ் ஆப்ஷன் இஸ் ஒன்லி இன் ஆண்டவ ஆசிரமம். ஓகே.
Again, one in Kannacharya Mutt, Tengalai Mutts,
நோ பிரபத்தி.
will stop with Samashayana.
ஓகே, நோ பிரபத்தி. நோ பிரபத்தி.
So Samashanam itself is Prapatti. No, it's not a mistake also. Samashanam itself, approaching the preceptor itself is what we call Prapatti. Because we get the Upadesha of mantras there, Ashtakshara, Dvaya and Charma Sloka, in Samashanam itself. So Dwadashanama, as we said, Pancha, Pundraha, Tapaha, OTP here.
இப்ப இதுல பரமபத்துல பெருமாள் அங்க இவருக்கு என்ன வேலை, அதாவது ஆதிசேஷனுக்கு என்ன வேலை? பிகாஸ் ஆதிசேஷன் பார்க்கடல்ல கரெக்ட், இட் இஸ் ஜஸ்டிஃபைடு. பார்க்கடல்ல பாம்பு அது இருக்கிற இடம், அதனால அங்க இது. பட் பரமபதத்துல ஆதிசேஷனுடைய இது என்ன?
உங்க ஆத்துல பெட்ரூம்னு ஒண்ணு இருக்கா இல்லையா?
இருக்கு, கரெக்ட். இல்ல அது கரெக்ட். பெட்ரூம்ல எங்கேருந்து ஆதிசேஷன் வந்தாருங்கிறேன். ஆதிசேஷன் பிளேஸ் இஸ் சி.
சரி, ஆதித்யாவா? சூரியனா? இல்ல
ஆதிசேஷனே பரமபதத்துல அவர் ஏன் பெட்டா இருக்கணும்?
அதுதானே சொல்லிட்டாரு ஆழ்வார். சென்றால்
கூடயாம்,
இருந்தால்
இல்ல
சிங்காதனம்.
ஓகே, சிங்காதனம் கரெக்ட்.
அதாவது நீங்க இப்படி பாருங்க, திருக்கோவலூர்ல போய் சேவிச்சீங்கன்னா பெருமாளை, when you go to திருக்கோவலூர், you have Adishesha in the sitting posture. அதாவது லார்ட் இஸ் சிட்டிங் தி சிட்டிங் போஸ்டர். அமர்ந்த திருக்கோலத்தில் இருக்கிற பெருமாளுக்கு பின்னால ஆதிசேஷன் சீட்டா இருக்கு, சிம்மாசனம். அது அங்க பெட்டா இல்ல.
பகவான் அவைலபிள் அந்த மாதிரி அந்த ஆழ்வார் வாசம் அதோட கம்பேர் ஆயிடும். ஓகே, திருவடியாம்.
பரமபதநாதன் சிட்டிங் போஸ்டர் தான்.
சிட்டிங் போர்ஷன்.
ஆமா,
சிட்டிங் போர்ஷன்ல he is the seat. So he is not leaving him at any place.
ஆமா, அதான் ஆதிசேஷன், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சர்வன்ட்.
ஓ, ஆதிசேஷன்.
அந்த சேஷனும் அவன் தான், நீங்க சொல்ற மாதிரி. கடைசி சர்வெண்ட்டும் அவன் தான். லாஸ்ட் சர்வெண்ட், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சர்வெண்ட், இன்னொன்னு நீங்க வியூக ரூபத்துல சொன்னீங்க திருப்பார்கடல். அதே மாதிரி அந்தர்யாமியா இருக்கச்சையும் நம்ம மனசுல அச்சா ரூபத்துல எல்லா கோலத்திலையும் அதே அதான் நான் படுத்துண்டா திண்டு வேணுங்கிறது. திண்டு இருக்கும் இல்லையா, அதுதான் பூம்பட்டம்.
பூம்பட்டம். திண்டு. ஓகே. அச்சா அச்சா. எந்த ரூபம்
புல்கும்
அவருக்கு
அணையாம். புல்கும் அணையாம்.
அவருடைய சுகத்துக்கு என்னென்ன இது வேணுமோ எல்லாமே he transfers himself.
புல்கும் அணையாம் சென்றால் அதான் சென்றால்
மரவடியாம்.
மரவடி. அப்படி வர ஒவ்வொரு ரோல். இன்ஃபேக்ட் கருடா இஸ் ஜெலஸ், the kite is jealous of Adishesha.
Because of the versatility of Adishesha.
Because Garuda acts only as a seat, vahanam, vehicle seat and vehicle. உட்காந்து போறதுக்கு கருடன், அதே மாதிரி பறக்கிறதுக்கு கருடன், அவ்வளவுதான். உட்காந்துக்கிறதுக்கு கருடன், பறக்கிறதுக்கு கருடன். மீதி கருடன் வந்து பாதுகையா இல்லை, அதான் ப்ராப்ளம்.
இல்ல
அதுதான் அவனுக்கு பெரிய திருவடின்னு பேர்.
அதே பாதுகாசத்துலயே அதே புலம்பாரு நினைக்கிறேன் கருடன்.
ஆமா, கருடனுக்கு ஒரு இது உண்டு, வாட் யூ கால் அக்ரிமெண்ட்,
ஈர்ஷா.
கர்வமும் உண்டு. ஆதிசேஷனுக்கு அந்த கர்வமும் இல்லை, அதுதான் இங்க ப்ராப்ளம். கருட கர்வ பங்கம் உண்டு, ஆதிசேஷ கர்வ பங்கம்ங்கிறது எங்கேயும் ஸ்டோரி கிடையாது. நோ ஸ்டோரி ஆன் ஆதிசேஷ கர்வ பங்கம். நீங்க பார்த்திருக்க மாட்டீங்க. அதுதான் எவ்வளவு ரோல் இருந்தும் ஒண்ணும் இல்லை,
கர்வம் இல்ல. அதாவது பெருமாளை கைங்கரியம் பண்றவாளுக்கு அது உதாரணமா சொல்லலாம். ஆதிசேஷன் மாதிரி கர்வம் இல்லாத இருக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறது. அதை பண்ணிட்டேன் இதை பண்ணிட்டேன்.
இன்னொன்னு கூட சொல்றான், அதாவது எதிரிகள் வந்துட்டே இருக்கானா பெருமாளை அட்டாக் பண்ண, எனிமீஸ் ஆர் அட்டாக்கிங் லார்ட். அதனால இவன் எப்ப பார்த்தாலும் 1000 தலை வச்சிருந்து 1000 வாய வச்சிருந்து அதுல இருந்து விஷத்தை வேற கெக்கிண்டு உட்காந்து.
திருமையும் பெருமாளே வர்றவங்களை அசுரெல்லாம் அப்படியே நாகைதால
ஊதி தள்ளுறதுல. அது சரி, நான் சொல்றேன் புகையெல்லாம் அந்த விஷ புகையெல்லாம் இவருக்கு பொல்யூஷன் இதெல்லாம் சொல்றேன். இதெல்லாம் வந்து ஒரு ஃபீலிங் ஆஃப் டிவோஷன்,
அவ்வளவுதான்
சர்வீஸ்.
ராமானுஜதயா பாத்ரம் ஞான வைராக்கிய பூஷணம் ஸ்ரீமத் வெங்கடநாதார்யம் வந்தே வேதாந்த தேசிகம். கவிதார்க்கிக சிம்மாய கல்யாண குணசாலினே ஸ்ரீமத் வெங்கடநாதார்ய சிரம் விஜயதா புவி ஆதித்வீபசிரோ பங்க பஞ்சானன பராக்கிரமா ஸ்ரீமான் வெங்கடநாதார்ய சிரம் விஜயதா புவி சீரொன்று தோப்போ திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்று சொன்ன பழமொழிகள் ஓரொன்று தானே மையாதோரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேர போமளவா.
ராமானுஜதயா பாத்ரம் ஞான வைராக்யபூஷணம் ஸ்ரீமத்வேங்கடநாதார்யம் வந்தே வேதாந்ததேசிகம்.
कवितार्किकसिंहाय कल्याणगुणशालिने श्रीमते वेङ्कटेशाय वेदान्तगुरवे नमः. சீரொன்று தூப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் பாரொன்றச் சொன்ன பழமொழியுள் ஊரொன்று தானே அமையாதோ தாரணியில் வாழ்வார்க்கு வானேரப் போமளவும் வாழ்வு.
ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய. ஓம் நமோ